today. The world we know's about to waste away. On both sides and in between, we're seeing things that we've never seen. Out in a piece of paradise.
So we are at the private residence out in Rocky Gap, Virginia. This is the homeowner, and he's gonna keep his anonymity, and he's gonna tell us some of what's been happening here and some of the history on the building.
My uncle built the house in '67 according to the deed, and then his brother bought it from him in '70. And my grandparents and him lived here until in the '90s, wasn't it? '80s. Let me help my mom.
So Hal's with us tonight. Frank's with us. Where did Frank go?
Good evening. Frank went out to help.
So you were just mentioning about what happens with these doors around here?
So the back door would come open, you come and lock it, you pull on it, couldn't open it. And then you come back the next day, it'd be standing open again. Never did quit it till we put a deadbolt on it. They even put a board between the two doors, and the board would be moving and the door open.
So the doors were just unlocking themselves and opening. That's what she said happened here tonight. When we got here, she said you guys left that door open, and then that it was open about 6 inches.
We had a deep snow, and I come down here, I figured there had to be footprints or drag marks of the screen door in the snow on the porch. Door was open, no marks.
So no like footprints coming up to it or anything, right? Right.
I was in the bathroom painting, and my buddy was in the basement cutting trim, and heard something click, and I come around the corner and go in the kitchen. The CD player had opened up on the stereo, and he wasn't even plugged in.
Oh, interesting. Now, so I've also heard that there's funeral music that comes from the basement.
Yes, me and my aunt heard it. My buddy couldn't hear it, but we could hear it. It was just old time funeral music. We could hear it.
Was there any particular side of the basement it was coming from, or just from down the stairs?
Just here. It was like a low.
So you'd hear it up when you're up here,
Yeah.
and you could tell it was coming from the basement.
And my buddy was down there cutting trees, but he wanted to work all during the night.
Mm-hmm.
And he said it felt like something was watching him, so he just left. He said that was enough.
Yeah. So we're getting, well, now it's at a 0, but we were getting hits on the millimeter around 5 and 6. And I don't know if you've noticed any of this equipment here, but this is a millimeter in these. Right here it's at a 0.0, which is what all houses should be at. Let's see, we're getting hits. That's the tribometer.
What is it measuring though? Is it measuring?
Milligauss,
I mean, is it measuring magnetism? Is it measuring
electromagnetic field.
Okay.
Electromagnetic energy, yeah. And so you know what it is when you experience something, you always like to tie it in with some sort of a reading off of some of the instruments. I've got a few more different pieces of equipment, but I usually for 2 T-bars I need more investigators to come along, and so we just went with the 1 T-bar tonight. But I got like radiation detectors and different other things that it detects. When you'll see something or something happens, and then you want to look and go, oh, it's at a, whatever, the reading is here, something high, and then you can kind of tie that in. Or if, like, some of this stuff is going off at the same time, something else is happening.
Now, this front door being open, that's a first for that.
Yeah.
Mostly the activity
In that back door? Interesting.
Interesting. Back through there working something, painting or something. Just kept feeling like something in the kitchen was watching. I'd look
From downstairs or from right up here?
From up here. I'd look around the corner to see if something was in the kitchen. Just like it was looking back at you.
See, I do sense it. I can sense things pretty good.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's mostly after it gets dark. I come down here, you can tell.
So we're all just sitting here, and this door just popped open while we were here. So is it just that it isn't? Does it not want to catch all the time?
It's definitely.
Yeah. So that door just opened up on its own.
It's just been installed a month ago.
Yeah. Well, it definitely opened up, so maybe when you're shutting the door when you're leaving, you might want to give it a tug and just make sure, or a push, just make sure it catches.
Side, and I got on the inside, and he pushed as hard as he could, and I pulled, and you couldn't open.
You couldn't open that
Come
back door,
over,
huh?
it was open.
Let's see, get that. Let's see. Okay, so the back door is unlocked. Okay, any other things that you would like to tell us about? Happenings?
Just anybody I've ever had work on the house just feels like, they always say it feels like somebody's watching.
Yeah, you get that feeling that somebody's watching. Okay. Well, we need to seriously start to do some investigating then. And that means that there can't be talking in the background or noises, because if we try to distinguish something, we'll need to know if it was somebody talking or voices or people.
I'm gonna head back.
Nice to meet you, Frank. Oh, we're getting hits there. Thank you.
Mom, if
Nice to meet you.
Need me, anything, just call us. We'll come
Appreciate
in.
it. Awesome. So that was interesting, Frank, that front door just opened up though, huh? So this is the kitchen, the back door, and the basement door, and this is where he gets most of the feelings. This is the back door, the basement door. So this is the kitchen area. What kind of readings you getting on that, Hal? Like
0 right now.
no high. That's interesting, because you'd expect it to be like some kind of high rate readings on there. Oh my gosh. This chair was moving, Frank. She said that this chair was sitting like this when I came in, and she was pointing at it. She said it was moving like this. It's like that? Was it like that? It was moving like this. On its own. It was sitting right there like that. And it started going. When I came in here, she was pointing at the chair, because I thought she was saying, take a seat. I wanted to open it, but she was pointing at it because it was moving, apparently. That's crazy, isn't it? Who's moving this chair? Did somebody move this chair? If anybody's here with us, you can come by this and let us know you're here. You can go by it and we'll do this. You want to play with this? Here, let's. You come by this. You go by this. We'll know you're with us. It's talking, isn't it? Did somebody move my chair? Who moved that chair? We got some other toys too. I want to do some the deep voice. Who was that with the deep voice? Who has that deep voice? Who plays the music down? Who plays the music down? Who plays the music down in the basement? Who plays the music in the basement? stuff downstairs. Now that's the EM pump, so that'll like light things up when we go by it, because it's putting out what the spirits need to manifest. Frank, how should actually be closer to the front, so he can catch anything that might be there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
I'm trying to,
Because I think that I have everything worked out. You know, and then we get
well, I'm just trying to shoot that thing.
right. Is anybody down here? Who's in the basement? Who is Mike? Is there a mic down here? Mike?
Did you live here, Mike?
Why are you here? So the only death they know of, or the only like association with the death that they know of, is the fact that they waked an uncle here.
Yeah.
So my thoughts are, if there's anything here, it's probably from the land.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Maybe Native American, and Mike doesn't sound Native American.
No.
Is there any spirits that are stuck down here? Is there anybody down here that would like to communicate with us?
So much to lose and nothing to gain. We're fed a steady diet of facts. We eat 'em up, but we don't react. We've set ourselves up for this fall. Now our backs up against the wall. What can we do? We all cry as she dies. Is there nothing we can say or do? Trying to stay alive. Will we all survive? The answer lies inside of